Hello friends and welcome to Saitama Stacker channel. My name's Dean. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment, education, and for community building around the Saitama token. So please do your own research before investing in Saitama or really any project for that matter. So friends, we're holding on to most of the recovery that we saw yesterday. And while that wasn't a full recovery, at least was a bounce in the right direction. Currently, from yesterday this time, we're up about 10%, sitting right there, 7028. And the tail, I think, is best told looking at the 7-day chart. You can see that kind of a strong dip and a sell-off, and then yesterday's recovery, and then maybe a sell-off there of some people taking some profits that bought in low, and that would be a pretty handsome profit there. You're talking from 2 to 3, 50% increase in one day. And it looks like we're starting some consolidation there. But since yesterday, a series of higher lows and, a nice trajectory on that chart. So we'll just be keeping an eye on it. And I'll tell you my thoughts on what we can do to maintain that trajectory or what I think will happen if we fail to deliver. But I think what we're starting to see as a community, I'm certainly seeing it in the comments of my videos, is that the community is coming to the determination that the development team is going to deliver Saitamask. Many, many more people have it available to them now. Their comments on the product itself, on how it looks, on what it's like to interact with it are seeming very positive. So now it's just a question of finishing out, cleaning up whatever glitches are left, getting everybody on board and flipping the switch and letting us use this thing. So for me, I'm still getting some errors, but it's looking a lot closer. I'm making it farther through the process than I ever had before. And I'll show you what the poll looks like. I've been keeping a poll going for about the last week. Before I do, we'll take a quick look at the fundamentals for Saitama. Currently, Saitama has 319,303 wallets. One of my subscribers yesterday commented that I should change holders to wallets, and it is true that many holders have multiple wallets. Myself, I actually have 4 different wallets that at one point in time I've held Saitama in, and even though I've moved the majority of that out, the dust that remains keeps the wallet open, so we'll call it wallets. Now, the increase in wallets, those are all new people coming into the project, so that still gives us a really good indication of the interest level for Saitama as a project. And you can see the count's down a little bit from yesterday, but we are approaching a new milestone of 320,000 holders. So that will be that'll be a good milestone to hit. Our market cap currently 1.2 billion. This market cap is going to play in here to one of the tweets I'll be showing you soon. And it shows that we're in a pretty strong position still as a new emerging coin. Our rank of 81st out of all cryptocurrencies held steady over the night. It's, again, our market cap against the benchmarking system for CoinGecko that I'm using to gather that information. 7027, 7028, it actually ticked up since my show prep, but volume 17.7 million. Our burn is moving into the 56.2, so a fifth of that next percentage point is burned up. 77 days to burn 1% per our volume and price currently. That would be about 4.7% annually. And the 10-day moving average is at 4.58%. Total tokens burned in the last 24 hours, 2.4 trillion. So let's take a look at this first tweet here. This is interesting to me, okay? This is a poll being run by CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap is one of the services that gives statistics for coins. It's like a listing service. It allows you to look at historical data. It gives daily prices. They have a ranking system. And CoinMarketCap is asking, of all of these coins that fall into the meme coin category, which ones will survive and rise to the top in 2022? There are 4 sheets here of different tokens. So Doge, Shiba, SafeMoon, and Saitama are on the first one. And then you see other tokens. I'm not going to read them all off. But this, the fact that we're on the first page is actually a pretty big deal. because from what I'm seeing here, these coins are ranked by market cap or by market ranking. And the fact that Saitama is on the first page shows you that we're in a very strong position. Now, I have my thoughts on how this is going to play out and why I believe Saitama is poised to move to the very top of that list. Currently, we're getting about 20% of the vote, 19% of the vote, but I think we have some advantages over these other projects that will really give us a good foothold to start from here in 2022 and possibly knock off some of these other projects in terms of the market ranking. So the community is responding to this poll, letting CoinMarketCap know, first of all, we would like our official ranking status. They have some criteria that we're supposed to meet to do that, and I believe we need to be listed on some top 5 exchanges. I'm sure those will come this year. I'm not worried about it, but our market cap, there's been 6,000, 7,000 new coins launched since August, probably 10,000 new coins since Saitama was created last year, April, May. And for us to be the number 1 token coming out of that class of tokens and all the way up in the top 100 is a massive accomplishment, whether or not you feel like the development team has delivered on all of their promises, which I think they will with time, but the execution of the delivery has been lackluster, and we've been pretty candid about that. And I'm not blaming it on them. It's obviously been very difficult. It's been a real challenge. There were some legitimate reasons that the project has been slowed down and blocked. Keep working on it, development team. We're still behind you. Okay. But the fact that we're in the top 100 rankings and we've been able to maintain that now for several months is a huge accomplishment. Being on this first page is a big accomplishment. What's going to make us rise to the top? Here's my personal feeling. Dogecoin, it is a meme coin. Its only utility is just that it has a very large community and it's available on a bunch of platforms, and you might be able to start spending it in some capacities. Okay. But what other utility does it have? There's no really development team steering the ship. There isn't anybody trying to create new products associated with it. There's no gaming platforms coming. There's really nothing other than it's a means of exchange for people who are like-minded and part of that community. SHIB token, non-docs development team. They've done some amazing things with what they have, but in my opinion, it has to be more difficult for them to achieve the goals that they're pursuing because they're having to maintain their anonymity. So every transaction is a little bit difficult when you have to have multiple layers of security between yourself and the people that you're hoping won't figure out who you are and out you to the community. I'm impressed with SHIB. I was a big SHIB. I'm not a big SHIB owner, but SHIB was one of the projects that I was invested in through most of last year. So best of luck, SHIB token. But the fact that Saitama has a docs dev team and multiple things in the works right now, I believe will help maintain our strong position in the top 100 and push us to the top of these community tokens. That's what I would refer to them as. To say it's a meme, yes, Dogecoin certainly started as a meme. Most of these other projects that are coming out are doing their best to try to bring some real utility and innovate in the marketplace. And I believe Saitama will win that battle right there. If you haven't had a chance, go out to Twitter, look at CoinMarketCap's thread, and vote for your favorite currency. All right, I wanted to just say thanks. Classy Crypto, one of the YouTube content creators, he listed me in a list of his favorite YouTubers in the space right now. And it's just very kind. I appreciate that. As a community, I appreciate, or as a community member, I appreciate the work that everybody in this list is doing. And I just responded that it's very kind and it's an honor to be listed among these content creators. There are other content creators in the space that I follow quite closely. And if you're not following them, you might check their content out as well. Crypto Dev, she's my favorite. She's one of my favorite interviewers for doing AMAs. I just think she does an amazing job. She asks great questions and brings great content. Ryan Patrick makes some great videos. Scott Herman, great videos. And, on this list also, I would have easily had Chad Reddings, Austin Hilton. I mean, Austin Hilton, probably one of the biggest people in the crypto space right now, besides Coin Bureau. So thank you. Kind of you. Classy Crypto. All right. One more thing, and then I'll show you my reflections. So this was the poll that I launched yesterday. It's 19 hours in, and now 55% of the community are responding that Saitamask is working for them. The last time I did the poll, which was 2 days ago, 45%. So we're making steady, continuous improvement, and I would suspect that the problems that they're having to try to solve now are getting smaller and smaller. So we'll see an acceleration towards a full functioning product. And I can't wait. Mine still isn't quite there. So I'm just being patient. And as long as we get this launched, I think we're going to maintain the price levels that we're at now and start to see some positive momentum. Okay, quick look at DEX tools just to show you we're still hanging out in that top 10 hot ETH pairs, currently at number 5, but I've seen it bouncing around. This updates quite regularly. So we still have a lot of eyes on us. Very, very positive. In terms of reflections, with a little bit lower volume and an increasing price, the reflections tokens are not as jazzy as they've been for the last couple of days, but I received 24 million free Saitama tokens for being a holder of the coin. People ask me all the time, what do they have to do to get their reflections? If you're holding in a centralized exchange like Hotbit, like Bitmart, like LBank, some of those participate, but they only do distributions like infrequently, maybe once a month or once a day. From Bitmart, I've never seen reflections, and I have a Bitmart wallet. So the easiest way to get reflections is to hold your crypto in a DeFi wallet or in a cold storage wallet. And then you're interacting directly with the blockchain, and the reflections go directly to your wallet. And mine update continuously. So if you're wanting reflections, Saitamask is going to be probably the number one place to get them. And in addition to that, we'll be able to stake. People keep asking me about staking videos, and I won't make one until I see the official position on what the staking rewards are going to be. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen AMAs, and I've never come away feeling 100% confident that I understand exactly what the plan is for the staking. But I know that the rewards look generous, and I'm looking forward to staking some of my tokens as soon as it's available. Friends, I hope you're having an amazing day. Thanks for checking in with me for this Saitama update. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our Saitama stacks grow together.